I'm trying to figure out what they would have put on the display board.
How are
Uh,
they? How are the two children handling themselves?
they're not fighting anybody yet.
No, like I mean, how were they brought out? How are they are they composed? Were they dragged out in
Uh,
chains?
they had chains on them, and they were released shortly after they were put into the pit.
Uh-huh.
The male human looks to be really shooken, and the orc is just man moding through it. He's like, "Fuck this.
Okay.
We're gonna do this one way or the other."
Okay.
The board actually says slaves versus question mark. It's a surprise round. It's one of their specialties around here.
If I'd bet on the question mark right now, without knowing who he is there a better reward?
Betting is actually closed after the surprise is blown. And the odds aren't listed either. It's just assumed that it's a 1-to-1.
25 on questions.
Okay.
Serious stranger.
I'm gonna ask Shahid. Hey, you wanna watch us fight?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. I'm gonna
I'll
go.
be I'm guessing I'd be observing because I'd be cleaning up afterwards.
Yeah, you're cleaning up afterwards, so you're going to be watching.
I'm gonna go somewhere as like quiet. Like I'm gonna be like, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go somewhere as quiet and dark as possible, away from pretty much as far away from everyone as I can, and look down in the pit and say a little prayer to Kate and Kayleen for bravery for the human boy.
Okay. So Ergo bet 25. Is anyone else betting? No? Last call?
I'm not allowed to.
Twice?
I'm not a better.
Okay. The bell rings to mark the end of the betting, and what you see is a gate open. And as the gate opens, there's about 8 baby murlocs swarming out with small daggers.
That's what's up.
Baby Murlocs.
The orc just kind of laughs and charges straight forward, and the human flips his shit, drops his shield, and tries clanging against the bars. Let me out! I'm too young to die. That kind of shit.
Even after I said a prayer for him, nothing.
I mean, you didn't cast a spell, did you?
No, I just talked to my god.
The
I was
bars
like, hey
he's
man.
okay, quick question. The bars he's trying to get out of, am I nearby?
You're on the other side.
No! Alright, whatever. Fuck.
You're on the other side. You do not have the key, unfortunately, but you do see him like.
No. Right, I'm on the other side of the bars. Like, I can talk to him.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell him, grow some fucking balls. Face it like a man.
You just see the look on his face is like pure terror. Is like, why have you abandoned me?
I
just
tell
kinda
him there's
stalks.
only one way out of it. I'm gonna say to him, there's only one way out of this, and it involves you being a man right now.
While you guys are talking, you hear the crowd let out a massive roar. Apparently, the orc got zerged, and he is currently being torn apart limb from limb.
He got zerged.
Like, the baby murlocs don't even know how to use their daggers. They're just, like, ripping at him. And, yeah, their attention is soon to be turned to the human.
Fucking greenies.
God damn it.
So surprised. Like, oh my god, this is very
Has the
gruesome.
human got a weapon at all?
Pick your sword up, jackass.
Yeah, he's got a sword and a shield.
Tell him to pick it up and try his best. I can't help him.
Oh, he just says, fuck it. He picks up his sword and shield, and then the murlocs all turn their attention to him, and, he gets torn apart in front of you.
Good job.
Close my eyes and walk away.
Ergo, you win 5 gold. On top of whatever.
Not too happy about it because it was a little one-sided, but
Yeah. Well, that's why you got so little back, so you only got 30 back.
I'm just like, Caden. God damn it, bro. Alright. Head over, keep heading towards the boss man's room.
Okay. You see the door, there's 2 guards standing outside, and it's like, your match isn't until tomorrow, what are you doing here?
She wants to talk to the goblin.
Alright, be quick about it. And they step aside and open the door for you.
I'm gonna look at Shawhead. Go.
What are we doing?
You're talking to the boss.
Yeah.
You want me to come in with you?
Yeah. Just stand behind me. Don't say anything.
Alright.
You're the muscle in case he tries to be a dick.
uh-huh.
Yep.
Look intimidating.
Glug, glug, glug.
Try not to drink too much in his presence. Makes you look weak. Um, so I guess I go in, and is he like just sitting at a desk or something?
Yeah, he's just doing some more paperwork, and it's like, oh, I wasn't expecting you so soon.
Uh, is he speaking common or goblin?
He's speaking Goblin the whole time, just because he knows you speak Goblin.
Okay, so um, I greet him and I say that we were interested in striking a deal with him over the half elf that he has in his employment.
What about the half elf?
Well, I heard that he's more of a thorn in your side and that it might be beneficial, mutually beneficial, for us to take him off of his hands. I'm gonna do a diplomacy roll. Slash D.
Let me know if I know anything at this point, but let me know if I pick up on absolutely anything at all.
What's my diplomacy again? Shit, I already forgot.
Because
You
otherwise,
occasionally hear the words half elf, and it sounds like he's saying it with a lot of disdain.
okay, I'm just sitting here listening to them squeak.
All you can hear, all you can see is the drow's ass right in front of you.
Yeah,
He's admiring it.
I'm not standing behind the drow at all.
Be accurate.
Literally
Damn.
in any way, not behind the drow.
I don't know if my shit's saved for the update. Oh, it didn't. But I put 2 points into
Okay.
diplomacy.
So,
So I'm
D20
not-
plus 10? 10, 9, 7? No,
9.
9, okay.
What? Oh, damn it. Slash roll. I'm so good at this.
Doing pretty good.
I believe in you, Caleb.
There we go.
8. Oh, okay.
8? No,
Yeah,
I put
yeah.
2 points into it and it was 7.
No, because the max you can go is to 2 right now, not 3.
Yeah, you're
Right.
only level 2, so you can only go to a max of 2 ranks.
So you go from 7 to 8.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
Cool.
Okay. So,
So-
you 19?
Yeah.
What are you trying to convince him of? Just to...
I'm gonna say I'm playing the card as if because he knows drows are into like the slavery thing, so I want to buy him as my sex slave.
Oh, he lets out a terrible laugh and slaps on the table. Oh, good one. I totally would, but I don't technically own him.
You don't technically own him. I mean, that
He
can
owes
be
me a lot of money, but I don't own him, per se.
well. The idea is that I can help with his debt, and I'll take him into my charge. I'm insinuating that it would not be difficult for me to get him to go to bed with me.
How are you insinuating this?
Let's see. I'm trying to think of the way to say this. All right, so I would pay off his debt and take him into my charge as an indentured servant. And I don't like. I'm not gonna ever say it, so it'd be like, and he would stay with me until he had paid off his debt. We would find ways for him to make it even.
You know, lady, if you're that desperate, we've got a decent slave market down by the docks.
I realized that, but I was impressed by him in battle today.
Alright, if
And
that floats your boat. I mean, do you have that much gold, first off? Because we're not talking about laughing matters here.
I'm curious about how much you view him as worth, because I know he may owe you some money, but I think that we can maybe strike a bargain of a fair price.
That half-elf can't keep his word for shit. I don't trust him at all.
Yeah.
We had a
I know
deal,
how-
he broke the deal. He actually dug himself into a bigger grave. He owed me 500, but since he didn't adhere to that fight, he actually lost me another 250.
Well, how about since you're thinking of allowing teams to battle in your arena, if you allow us to have him and my group go against your Riptide foe, we can pay off his original debt of the 500 with the winnings from that. Otherwise, you just get to keep your winnings and you have the entertainment. We can scratch off the extra 250 so if you have time to advertise it, you can bring in a lot of views.
He
Viewers.
scratches his chin. Battle Royale, eh? Under one condition.
What condition?
You guys fight Riptide on its mating grounds.
It's mating grounds.
Yeah, I mean he's got the best of our stock. So we gotta breed him, of course, right?
Where
Give
the
him the
mates
home turf advantage.
Fight.
We got a second arena in the back for VIPs and stuff. We can do some quick overnight changes, make it a little bit bigger, let people fight in there.
I contemplate this for a moment, and I look to the dwarf, realizing he doesn't know what the fuck is going on.
I'm just drinking.
Um,
Realizing I'm in a room full of everything that I hate in the world.
I look again to the goblin, and I'm worried that if I ask to talk to my teammates, that the deal will change. Shit. Do you know any other languages, dwarf? I don't remember. You know Dwarven, right? Do I know
Dwarven in
Dwarven?
common.
Do I know Dwarven?
That. I think that's the only language
Do
you know.
not.
I do.
You know Dwarven. You picked it up
Oh,
specifically
yeah.
for the situation.
Yeah. I turn to the dwarf and I give him a really quick rundown in Dwarven, saying he might let us battle, including the half elf, but we have to do it on the Murloc's mating grounds.
As soon as you say that, he coughs and says, ahem, I'm still here. A little rude.
Is he saying this in
Uh,
common or goblin?
Goblin.
Oh, okay.
I turn to the goblin and I say in goblin, the dwarf's a little slow sometimes. I have to explain things to him, otherwise he goes into a drunken rage and fucks a horse.
I continue drinking and just smile at the goblin.
Don't tell him anything. No, he just says, alright, understandable, go ahead.
So I
What
look
do you
back
say in Dwarven?
I told you that he may allow us to fight as a team with the the half elf on our team against the Murloc, but we have to do it on his mating grounds. Should I agree?
Where's his mating grounds?
The next arena over.
What's the layout?
You think I asked that much? I just
You've talked for 5 fucking minutes. I figured you figured something out.
Goblin is a beautiful and elongated language. What do you want from me?
I want the layout of the arena. I want to know if there's a river that runs through it. I want to know if it's swampland. I want to know if it's sand.
This is more if I have to make a decision and agree or disagree. We can
Goblin.
do the.
What's in the arena? In common.
He looks at you for a second,
Is
and
the
looks
arena
back.
the same layout as this? Is there a river that runs through it? Is there swamp? What exactly are we dealing with here?
He replies in Goblin again, swampland mostly.
I
I'm gonna
transfer
do
this.
exactly that. Just,
I tell it. I say it in common. I'm like swampland to the dwarf.
you realize in a swamp, you're not going to be able to move very fast, right? You're going to lose quite a bit of that that limberness that you like to fucking flaunt.
I'm not flaunting shit, but the point is if we're going against a Murloc, it's not going to be as dependent upon me. It's going to be you, the human, and the half elf.
Unless, of course, he ducks under the water, swims up next to you, and jumps on you.
Swampland also has water aspects to it. I wouldn't stay on water.
It's going to be mushy ass land.
Dude, fuck you. You know the point of me asking you, should I say yes or no, you fucking cunt?
It's up to you, man. It's not. It's not going to make any difference to me. I don't
Then-
get out of the way of things. You get out of the. Let me put it this way: you get out of. You're going to be trying to get out of the way of him. I'm not. I'm going to be standing directly in front of him. I don't give a fuck if I'm fighting him under the ocean. It doesn't make
Why
any
did
difference.
I even
to me.
talk to you? Yes, we will agree to this deal. God damn.
It's your funeral, kid. It's not mine.
Is that what you say to him?
In Goblin, I say I fucking hate this dwarf. And yes.
Don't
We
we
agree
all?
to this.
Don't we all?
The whole time.
You hate them,
Um,
but you have to
Okay.
deal with it.
So just to recap, the deal was you pay off his debt and the 250 goes away from marketing.
You haven't had Riptide be able to have a good battle in a while, and we have some form of what would be the word? We are slightly known in this town just for our recent interactions with the Shadow, whatever the fuck guild.
Talons.
Talons. I feel like that plus the novelty of the new arena should pull in enough revenue where the 250 is almost irrelevant to you at this point.
All right.